In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built and built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pump spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride. The journey goes on to where we don't know. Oh Father, can you see me fight on? Will the journey end with the last demon slain, or will we be sailing again? To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Good evening, everybody. Here we are again for our Call to Arms No Map Firehazard on playthrough, and we are going to be starting up the game immediately and try to get into it. Honestly, it's been a week. I think I have again forgotten everything. Well, you know that about me. We're gonna find out together. So we do need Maigo, and we do need Maigowelt's world, and we gonna just start. We have been to the mountains in the last episode, and we have found a mother rune. In fact, we found two, and the first one and the second one pointed in the the same direction, basically. First one we found somewhere here. I know it's hard to see on the map where my mouse pointer is because of the yellow background of the map, making it hard to see. And the second we found here, and both of them pointed southeast. So we're gonna go back to this mountain here and see what we can find there. And oop, we are stuck on that. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna see what comes of that. And I'm not sure what's the time. It seems to be evening-ish because the sun is low and that's where Santa lives. So the sun is in the west. We are on the evening side of things here. Also, we've made a note, and I can remember that the number 2 portal is south of the Skinny Mountain, and that is that one here. So the number 2 portal must be somewhere here-ish. That is what I remember. See, I did not forget. Okay, yeah, what we doing? We did bring home some silver because we were running low on silver. We are kind of low on... Why can't I pick that up? Oh wait, there is something fishy going on here. There, now we can pick it up. I have another overlay that I'm testing. Might as well turn it on and make you see it, because I keep missing chat messages. So I've got me an overlay that is on my screen where I'm playing, and it can be made unclickable. Let me see, let me turn that on. So you should see the icons there now, and we're gonna take those out. Wait, that was the wrong one. Where is the other chat? Oh, I need to get that out and that, and you should see the chat, the icons here. So that is the new overlay we have. And we are... There's only 10 in there. No, it's 20. And it should work that I can see the chat messages right on the screen where I am playing. Hopefully. We shall see if that works out. Okay, we've got some silver to replenish our supply here, because we do want to make the Frostner, and that is not enough to make that happen. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna go sleep. And then we're gonna go eat and go back to the mountain and see what we can find there. We do need some more things. We found onions at least. Okay, we have to do some cooking when we come home. What a fantastic weather here. It's gonna be wet in the mountains. Yeah, we have to do some wood hauling too, because we do need to smelter down all of that silver, and we are pretty much out of coal. The wood situation, not too fantastic either. While we wait for the HP to go up, let's have a quick look-see at our wood farm. I think we planted more trees there to be harvested. Yes, we got fog in the meadows. Well, there is stuff laying around here that we didn't pick up the last time, and we have some extras here. Gonna bring those home. Gonna do some wood cutting when we come back from the mountains in the evening. But with that we can at least get some kilns going for some more coal to smelter the silver. I'm not quite sure if we have more silver to be transported home. Can't remember if we did finish transporting everything last time we were in the mountain or no. We're gonna find that out. So we got the coal going at least. And now we go. Let's see what we have here. Susan, hey, and Karam, good evening to both of you. Good to see you here. Oh, we did something to that here. Aha, we are at a cave. Can you read the chat on the screen all right with that new overlay? Is that better than the old one was? Okay, we've got howling going on in here. Ah, yes. I remember now. We did clear out whatever was there. And then we left because it was already late. And we did want to not engage encumbered with those while we were on low HP. So we have to do some killing of stuff in here still. We cleared everything out that was here, and we still only left with the doors that we need to open and kill what's beyond the doors. That's what's going on here. And only playing once a week is really not making it easier, but there's something down here. There is a door. Okay, we're gonna go with that door here first. And ooh, we should switch to non-flammable for that endeavor. Because I think there is going to be the odd cultist here, maybe? Yeah, I can see a cultist right there. And he saw me. Get off my back. I don't want to get roasted. A little bit too far away. Okay. What we are after here is a cultist trophy, because we want to have the complete Fenris armor. Is that everything here? I think. Because if there were more, they were after us by now. This time, at least, I did not forget to switch the armor and stay vulnerable to flames. More Fenris here, very good. And some decoration materials. And I think we're gonna up all of the entrails, but we're gonna drop them because we have plenty of entrails anyways. Don't have to have more of that. I just want the silver necklaces that are in there sometimes. Get some money and some silver necklaces. Okay, yeah, that is this one, and then there is another door up there. And then we also have to get us more stone golems, because I have not found a trophy yet, I think. Not too sure about that either. Ugh, man, this is... Okay, that's the wrong side. Need to go to the other side here. And then upstairs was another... Mic volume is a little low. Okay. Let me try and fix that. Is that better now? Having to crank up the volume more than usual to hear you. Okay. Give me a second. Let me try and up the mic volume here. Probably, again, something messed with my settings. Give me a second. I moved it closer to my mouth, but I think that something messed again with my microphone settings. Oh yes, it did. There we go. Now it should be crystal clear again. Now it's better. Yes? Something turned down the overall volume of my microphone to 31% from the 100 I have usually. And the problem here, the culprit, is Microsoft Teams. We use that for work, for conferences, and it keeps messing with my microphone settings. And I should have checked before I started the stream, but I forgot. Thank you for letting me know, Susan. Okay, let's see what's in here. We've got an elf. We've got some things on the side here. Something is seeing me. That might as well be a bat. I want that door to open to the other side, ideally. I dislike this here. Okay, this one has no separate ways to either side. I'm gonna go see that one here first. Try to not get killed by anything in here. I hate those curtains being in the way there, so you can't see what you're doing. There is more to this side. I'm extremely cautious in those frost caves because those cultists are a menace, and I have been dying to those quite a few times. So if I can prevent me dying to cultists, I'm gonna do that. I think there's nothing else here. Can see nothing. And those... Oh, there is another door there. Okay, let's clean that out here first to make sure we got everything here. And then we're gonna go see that second door. Come on. Okay, that was this side. And then let's go here. That looks pretty much like... Ooh, there is things here. There's something more coming. Seeing me. Huh, where? That is very strange. Okay, something is forgetting about me. Oh, there is another elf there. Huh. Is that only a bat that we forgot to kill? That is giving me the trouble here. Because here is nothing more. I think it's only a bat. That and that. And what's in here? Well, more money. But that was that cave. That is not a lot. Only that one cultist and a little bit of other stuff here. Okay, we are out of here. There we go. That is the way out. There is nothing more here. Everything else is already done. Okay, so let's go and pick up the portal and go further. Maybe we portal home real quick first and get that stuff home so we don't have to lug it around. Just drop it in the living room. Be done with it. So that's that. All of that. Switch back to my better resistant for fighting. Okay, there we go. That, and that, and that, and that. Got everything. Nothing lost in the process. So, do we believe we have enough silver? I think we do. I think we have enough silver. Okay, we've got a skelly here. Skellies mean houses. More money. And some more onion seeds. Okay. We want to go to the northeast, southeast-ish, somewhat. Eventually we want to find all of the interesting stuff here, but let's see if my shooting is better this time. I have been having trouble hitting stuff by arrow lately. Ugh. There's an egg here, that's the reason why. So, we have been looking over. This is east, like there. And so southeast would be that direction, if I'm not mistaken. Let me try determine where is north. And after Roland Arthur did show us that trick, it did move. We have to put that in a spot where it doesn't turn of its own volition. Okay, so the light side always shows west, so that is west. Okay, not east. So our direction would be in this direction then, southeast. That would be where we might be finding another mountain and mother ultimately. Hopefully. And I'm afraid it's gonna only get worse and more difficult. Finding the bosses the farther out you get. Because Mountain Mother can be in a closer circle, and then Yaglut is farther out. And then the Queen is farther out still. I'm surely not looking forward to trying to find... Wow, missed 3 times here. To find Mother without a map in the murk. Where's the other one? There. Missed that. Okay, there we go. Now we've got nasty weather here. I for sure do not want to run around here in that weather. Let's put up our stuff here and get the heck out of here. Let's do some wood cutting instead, because running around in this weather here is not helpful for finding things. Okay. Ugh. Let's go do some wood harvesting. You can stop snowing already. I'm in the meadows. Yep. That carries over for a long time this time. Shoot, that took a second to stop snowing here. Gonna get all of that wood cut down, transported to the kiln. And then we have to do some replanting here. Boring stuff, but necessary. Okay, we should be bringing the cultivator here. There is no cultivator here, so we have to bring one. There's a lot of wood laying on the ground like that. Okay, let's get that to the kiln, do some more coal, and can possibly replant. Mr. Nachos, welcome in. Hello there. I hope you're feeling good and having a good time. Oh, we have to tidy up our living room too. So that goes in here. Alternating passes, getting more coal, getting more smeltering done. Dagarobi, good evening. Hello there. Welcome in. So that is that. And 25 go in here. And then 30 can be put in here. Okay. Now we are on our way to getting us a Frostner. Let's get that all sorted into boxes. What do we have here? Some of that and some of that. We have a nasty little chaos in here, but well. And I think we put the bones up here somewhere, because so many bones. Money should be in this box. Looking good. And there is a little bit leftover coal. Put that in here for now. Ooh, that's 15. That's good. Gonna take that outside. I think the planting has to wait to the morrow, and gonna have to do some of onion planting too. We do have onions here, it's not a big deal, but with onion soup I think we are having a hard time sustaining ourselves if we don't replant at least some onions from time to time. There we go. Now that's the wrong one. That needs to go in here. Huh. Ay. I did not think about that being in the way so much here, because I cannot read how many things are in here. Behind that chat overlay. We have to shorten that down a little bit and move it a little bit lower, I think. For now, it will do. Let's have a look at what we saw today. Thank you, Mr. Nachos. I'm not very satisfied with it. I should have made it a little bit bigger to begin with, but I like the style. So we... that was where we found that cave around here somewhere, and we did see that bit here. I think we have to run around a little more in that mountain, make it appear on the map. And then we have to go sail some more. We did bring our boat here, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, at least that. I thought it was a good idea to place the chat there, but now I have a feeling it was not so good of an idea because it is in the way of me seeing the contents of my boxes. Well, again, we learned something here. So we're gonna take that and that, plant that on the way to the wood farm. We're gonna eat something. And plant some trees because we are going to need more wood. So, some onions. That. We can easily do that while the sun comes up and our HP goes up. Don't want to go to the mountains with 80 HP anyways, so that's not the worst idea. So that is that. Is that the right one? Peach sapling, yeah. That should be working, hopefully. Yeah, that was Quite a lot of saplings. And now our HP are up and the sun is up. And now we can go and see about the mountains. I sure do hope it's not nasty weather over there. This box. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. If I take all of that, will those respawn instantly? Nope. Okay, good. That is quite steep on this side. That was the frost cave we were at, I think. I think we have to go there and make sure it is the same one, because I have no done marker on my no map run. And I have bad memory, but I think that was this one. We were looking down in that valley and we saw that egg there. I think it's the right one. It's not too big a mountain here either. Might also be that there is only that one frost cave on that mountain. I can hear wolves. Where are they? Oh, right there. Wolves is good. We need more wolf pelt. Getting a little bit close to the plains there. How about you? Do you have any nice plans for the holidays? I have only this week to go working, and then I am on vacation and I have to start working again January 7th, and I'm looking so much forward to having that wonderful, nice long vacation. What are you up to for the holidays? There is no golems, not a lot of wolves. Absolutely nothing, and that's on purpose. Absolutely nothing. Sounds like a wonderful plan for the holidays. Just relaxing. Yeah, absolutely. Relaxing, doing nothing, resting up, eating good food, and that is a very good plan. Having a break from work as well, and we have wolves, one, and we have drakes. A second, I need to kill that drake before I can read. Having a break from work as well, apart from visiting family, just chilling. Family and grandkids, yay, and chilling and relaxing and not hustling. That sounds like you all have about the same plans that I have. We're gonna have some fancy food because I do love cooking, and I do love cooking when I have time to do the cooking. Oh, look at that big swamp there. That is up north here from here. That might be that swamp here. It likely is that swamp here. It might be connected here even. Look at that. Perfect Christmas tradition is to have a nice drink of bourbon, a piece of cheesecake, and a Die Hard movie. Well, we are going to watch a good old European German tradition on New Year's Eve. We said we want to be watching Dinner for One again, which is kind of something that was a tradition in my family like forever, watching Dinner for One on New Year's Eve at home and having good food. Again, those. Now come on, come up behind that. Did you forget me? No. There's a wolf somewhere. I can hear the wolf. There's another drake, which I missed. Yeah, it's like old-timey comedy from England. And it is super hilarious. And it has been on German TV like forever. It's a tradition to watch that on New Year's Eve. Don't ask me how that came to pass, that Germans watch subtitled old-timey English comedy for that festivities, but it has been long-standing. I don't have the slightest idea how that came to pass. Poland. Do you watch Dinner for One in Poland, or have you never heard of that quirky thing Germans do? I really think that stuff is connected there. Another one, do? Home Alone. Okay, that is quite much later than Dinner for One. Dinner for One is really old-timey, like black and white. And it was always a sketch that was played in a touristy spot in a theater, and they filmed it at one point. Is that another one, or is that the one we were at? I think there are two. I think there is another one over there. I think that is the one we were at. Or is it? Yeah, that's the one we were at. So then the other one we saw must be another one, a new one we've not seen before. Or was it? And it should be, if I remember correctly, over this way somewhere. I should not be draining my stamina that much. Where did those come from? Is it down there? Over yonder? Oh, those drakes are a little bit annoying. We saw another one pointing towards a valley where there was an egg. And I thought that was the one we saw before. Now we got that one, Where is he? Down there. Undecided what to do. Did we see that tower over there? Ha! Man, not being able to mark your map can make life horribly difficult. I think we have not seen that ruin here. Have we? Is that where we came in first and we are back here? I guess. Because I remember we looked down over there. That one sneaked up on me. I did not hear that one coming. So here is another. That's the other one we saw from down there when we were talking about that might be connected. Is that one? That is open too, so we were to both of them. Aha. Okay. And I can hear wolves. But where are those? I think we have to maneuver ourselves to the other side here. I should be killing that golem, but I kinda don't want to. Because it's so time consuming and we are already on the late side of the day. And I think we have to go down there and sail over in that direction. So there is the Yggdrasil shoot. Again, all my musings are interrupted by another drake here. Well, look at me, missing 2 times a drake at that distance. 2. If a dungeon is done, you could mark it with a... Oh, yeah, I could put a pole outside. Thank you, Karam. That is a fabulous idea. Why don't I think about those things? Man, good, I have the best viewers in the world to help me out thinking when I fail to be thinking. That will save me from running back because I'm unsure. Fabulous idea. I think we got most of what this mountain has to offer. Good evening, King Under the Mountain. I cannot read. Give me a second. So you're a non-thinking scatterbrain now. Yeah, that's what I am. It's going to be next. Screaming for brains, like, brains! Probably I'm turning into a zombie or something like that. I mean, streamer brain is a thing, and nobody ever denied that. Ugh, we've got a peddler. Let me just get that peddler deleted. I don't want peddlers here. Because I have the best viewers, so I don't need cheap viewers. You will have to wait until you enter Mistlands before I get a zombie. Is there a way to get revived that I don't know of after you die? So corpse run is zombie mode? Funny way to think of it. Okay, let's see. Oh, before getting the brains. Yeah, true. True. So, this is west. We want to go southeast from that mountain and I think we're gonna try and get that trajectory a little bit and see if we can get to some coast where we can set sails. Also, I would love to find another Rocky. Those are quite rare. Okay, this continent seems to go for a while here. I'm really curious to see what my map table will show me of this. Gonna pick the raspberries because you never know. Navigating with the sky tree, sun position. Well, there is one fabulous tip Arthur Roland shared with us, which is that is the best tip I ever heard. You get yourself a cooking station and find a relatively flat spot where it can't roll away. Place it and then you destroy it. And the log always will orient north-south lengthwise, and the lighter side of the log will always point west. So we have the perfect compass rose here. That is north, that is west, east, south. For a quick checkup, the sky tree is helping, Yggdrasil is helping, because where it touches the ground, where it goes down, is east. If you see it on the horizon like that, you are in the southern hemisphere. And if you see it on that side of the horizon, you're in the northern hemisphere. So that helps finding your location. I passed next a Rocky. Okay, let me see. That is only a stone. That is only a stone, and yeah, there is a Draugr village there. I think we're gonna go home, actually. I don't want to go into that. That does distract me from getting where I need to be. We have the most needed things from the swamp. We could go for the wooden maze if we wanted to, but this is not a completionist run, so I think we are not going to do that. Yeah, that tip with the cooking station is absolutely fantastic, and it has helped me out so much in my run until now, because I keep getting turned around while fighting, and it's not making things easier for me. We've got some food. Okay, and we do have to do something with that chat. Okay, I'm sorry, we have to be doing some moving of that chat around, because that is driving me bonkers, and we need to... I want that one. And I want to move it if I can. At least now I can mark things again. I should be able to move it too. It's giving me a hard time. I cannot move it. Let me try again. How can I move that window? I don't want to resize it. I want to move it. It won't move. Why doesn't it move? I did make it clickable, so now I can see the things here, but I cannot move it to a different location. That is strange. Okay. That is bad. We'll make it unclickable again, and we have to live with it. I have to look into how to do that another day then. We've learned that's the worst position there, and it's too big. Okay, let's see what we have discovered. I did look at the Rockies there. None of those were Rockies, but I will look again in daylight because it's hard to see. Okay. Yeah, I think we are on a good trajectory here. That's where we are at. We get into a boat somewhere on a coast here and go more this direction. We should find another mountain. And we did see most of this mountain here. It was quite steep on that side here. So got most of what we need out of here. Good. We have been at it for an hour. It's time for me to have a drink, or I will get a coughing fit. And with that, we're gonna have a short break here. And I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna play some music.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory sought. In forest dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will ride home with skill books built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, the tears will help you stand. The heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Okay, I am back. Let me turn off the music so you can hear me over the music. And we're gonna continue by sleeping, and I will be moving that chat to be half the size, and I think that will be better than for the next stream. It is working nicely though, I think. Oh yeah, you rewinded the stream and you think you made a mistake. Yeah, the times I doubled down and went again to look again at something I thought might be a Rocky. I can't even count how many times I did that. It's so very easy to mistake a double rock for a rocky when you just look at it at a glance. Oh yeah, before we go, let's get that going. So it's totally understandable to think, oh, there is a rocky, and then it is not. It's just like two stones next to each other, something like that. Happened a ton to me. Those are quite rare, and I don't know how other people do it, but I always have a quite hard time finding them. So that goes in here. And we have the fabulous tuba playing. That goes back, and then let's drop that in here for now because I want to get more iron in the smelter. I think it's only 20. That one is burning. That one is burning. And that one is burning. Fantastic. So 30 more. I don't know why those are so heavy, and you can carry 30 ore, but you can't carry 30 silver bars. And we have still the food in our pockets because I forgot to put it away. Oh, that's full here. Okay, let's put it in the next one then. And we have to be doing some cooking when we come back because we have eaten the last of the wolf skewers. There we go. So that's that. Maybe we should be repairing and we should be getting some more arrows. Like, okay. Gonna use up those, I think. And then we're gonna make more, because they are just laying in the box. That is not very helpful. Okay, let's have another close look here. Yeah, see this one here? That can easily be mistaken for a rocky. I totally get where you're coming from. Okay, we don't gonna do that Draugr village there. I'm not very keen on spending time killing Draugr. We have been to the swamp. Gonna go. Do I have everything? Yeah, I do. In this direction, gonna pick more raspberries because, you know, raspberries. About this direction should be correct to get to the place where we want to be. Oh, it's so cold. I'm sitting here with a pullover and another pullover, and I'm still cold. Okay, we've got plains here. We've got black forest here. I think we are getting a little bit too much to the west here. I want to see if we can avoid the plains and find forest coast. More berries. And potential place for rocky to occur, so keeping my eyes peeled best I can. best thing ever. You look for Rocky and are so into looking for Rocky that you overlook the troll that is right behind you. Happened to me. Who can say it has happened to him, her too? Berries. Okay, we found some coast here. Let's see what we can see, but I think we cannot see much because of the usual forest haze. That makes it hard to see things out there. But there is a big old mountain. I think that is our next target here. Gonna see if we can get there. And I think we're gonna leave the bonfire at home. It's not doing much. Oops. That took a hot second. Gonna put the bonfire in this box. And take the boat with us. Where did I pick up that fish? Huh? Where did that come from? Oh, I did pick up the fish from that box there. Man, the things, the brains. Berries. And that. Let's go. Some serious sailing. There we go. That way. Wait a bit. Where is my branch? I think we got turned around. This is north. This is way too much west to be where we want to be. If you ask me, let me have my crafting station. Oh, I don't have wood. Give me some wood. I need to try that out and see. That turned over. That is not correct. Try that again. That is north. And that is south. And that is southeast. Okay. Okay, seems reasonable. We're gonna take it. Of course. Would have been too good if I could have jumped in there. Do I have everything? I got a little trauma after having lost 2 circling cores in the Mistlands in a previous run. And not having much fun finding them again. I have not found him again, and I had to run to a different portal to get back home. So now I'm a little bit traumatized, making sure I get everything, because getting somewhere with no way to get a circling core, losing them in a no-map run, that would be a catastrophe. Okay, there is swamp at the foot of that. Wind is absolutely in our face. That mountain looks big. Yeah, single swamp tree. And if you look at it like that, you have the forest, you have that single swamp tree, and then you have the plains. Got a bit of everything there. That is not a massive swamp, and there is forest behind it. So probably we get a good landing point there. I don't want to destroy the boat next to the swamp if I can help it. Case of leeches. That mountain is gonna be so terrible to climb. Look at how high that is and how steep. That's gonna cost us some stamina. Get up there. Oh, we got a little bit of a wind. Good. So we get only a tiny little window of forest here, and then it turns to plains over there. Do have to be careful. And hopefully there is not a troll or bear coming at us right the moment we land our boat there. Would not be a first either. What is that stupid looking thing on that rucksack? Never knew they had red on them. Maybe I never saw that because the swamp is so dreary all of the time. So, if the waves will help, can we get on that little shallow bit here? Come on, waves, lift me up. I want to go a little bit further. Because it's super deep here. If we could get up there. Not so easy. And now, of course, the waves ceased to be so rough. Being trolled by a bear isn't much fun. True. There is a troll cave up there, but luckily there is no troll around here for the moment. Can we now get a little bit closer? Even the ocean is trolling me. Look at that. I just want to get my boat up there so it's easier to destroy. Would be easier if we had some wind, but we haven't. Because I'm likely to lose something if I try to do that here. And the moment I get closer, the waves subside. Yeah. Okay. Ah. That's better. Come on, again. Help me, game. Nah, it won't. Game is trolling me. Okay, I think we will have to call that good enough and hope for the best. Why is it going forward? What? No, I don't want to destroy my boat over deep water. Duh. Okay, that bay there, maybe? Don't want to play deep diving so close to the swamp if I can help it. A little bit of a tailwind would be good here. Try here. See if we can get up there. Now come on, some waves, lift me up. Come on. Look, the moment I'm close to the coast, it stops. Okay, I think one more time. Come on. I think we're good now. I think that is sufficient not to lose things here. One, two, 3, 4. Got everything. We're good. Okay, up the hill we go. At least that mountain is likely to have another Wegweiser. If it's not the mountain we want to be at, we might be finding at least another Wegweiser up there. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And I think we should be trying to get home soon, because we are running low on food. And the weather seems to be garbage here anyways. So we go home. I'm not running around in that weather here. It's hard enough not to lose my way. Get my boat home. Okay, boat in box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boat in box. Now let's get cooking. We need that. And that. That's a little... There. We want wolf skewer. Well. Get your brains together. I think we're gonna make 10, because we are going to live off of wolf skewer for a good long time. We need to pick some more mushrooms too, I think. Getting low on mushrooms. That box, and then wolf skewer and sausages. That and that and that. Okay. That goes here, and that goes here, and that goes there. Nice. So now we have more food. And some more smeltering. We should be able to make the Frostner and upgrade real soon. I think we have enough. It's only 10. There is some more in here. Hmm. 30 more. I think the initial making of the Frostner is 45 silver, if I remember correctly. Gonna see that. And I think we do have some Emir flesh left. I think we bought that already. Have to find it in one of the boxes. Let's see. One of those here. No, there is no Emir flesh in here. So maybe we have to go buy some if I haven't put it somewhere else. Now that's potions, and then there is no Emir flesh here and not here either. Did I put it in here? Good thing I looked in there, because we already made a Frostner. Ha ha ha! That would have been fun, wasting all of that stuff on a second one. What else do I have in those boxes that I have forgotten about? Oh, that's only old gear. Let's get the map going and see what's going on there. How about that here? Well, we don't need. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Map. Okay. It said southeast here. It said southeast here. That is kind of southeast-ish. So cross your fingers so that that is our destination. Okay. I thought I heard something, but I think I'm dripping. There we go. How much silver is left in those boxes? So 43 silver. Okay. Can wait to smelter that. So short. Couldn't get to that box. But now our HP is up and now we can go to the mountains. I hope the weather is better. I don't want to run around in the mountains in the snow. You can't see anything. Clear day. Okay, we're fine. Let's go. Let's see. Try not to jump so much that our stamina is down when we need it. Move a little bit more careful. Ooh, give me that. The wolves are oddly quiet lately. Just realized that one out of the corner of my eye did not announce itself. Really, those mountains seem to be quite empty. Kinda. Is there a rune there? Might be. Those are Draugr. No rune though. And no box. Well, I'm not keen on that. Do we try to go around on the periphery of that mountain first before we go to the middle? In hopes of finding more structures where we could find a Wegweiser? Another question, do we need more obsidian? I'm not quite sure. No. Oh, come on. That is completely unnecessary. No, we're not doing that. Because in that weather we will walk right past anything interesting. Because we can't see. Okay. Not much gained here. And some trophies. What's with my onions out here? They still were growing. The trees are still growing. So we do need to think about extensions for the house. I have been talking about having a second story up there and then postponing it because it's quite wonky here. So if we had that one story and had that one 2 stories, we would gain a lot more space. Then on the other hand, we are well on the way to kill Mother. So if we hold out just a little longer, we could find a nice place in the plains to build a brand new, bigger house. I kinda dread tearing all of that up and building a second story only to move to the plains after that. That is kinda nonsensical. I'm really torn. I don't know what to do with that. Why is there fine wood outside here? Strange. Get that in here. That is not all that much wood in here. Maybe we should go and do some wood hacking. Because our trees seem to have grown up, or have they? They have. So let's get some wood so we can make more coal. It's the best thing to do right now, I think. Also, I think we might want to probably do have four smelters, no, 5 smelters and 4 kilns because the math would make that more efficient. Goodbye, Dagarobi. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you come again. Have a good evening. But then again, we will have to switch everything out to have the blast furnaces for the black metal. It's kind of a awkward spot we are in. It is. I'm not happy with the house being too small, but it will not make much sense to build it bigger and then move to the plains. Ideally, I do want to have a base where plains and mistlands meet. That would be my optimal place to build a base, if I could find such a place. Because then you can tame logs and have the logs hunt the hares for you. And you are not dependent on your own hunting skills, and those damn hares are quite hard to catch. So I would love having some logs doing the hunting, a repair of that before that breaks down due to me dropping all the trees on it. Okay, now we are full. More seeds. And mushrooms. Should go pick some mushrooms, I think. Because in the end we will be eating wolf skewer well into the plains. Thank you very much. That will drop on my head if I'm not careful. Okay, I think for now we are good with that. We can start the kilns. Also, we can refill the fire and the lights, I think. Oh, we can have the big bed now. Because we do have the wolf pelts. What does that cost even? 4 wolf pelt. I think we want that. More comfort levels is more comfort levels. Question is, where do we put that stuff we have in that box there? Because we will have to fit that big box, this big bed in here. Something like that. So we have to move all of that jazz somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, I think we are going to have an old gearbox somewhere here. So we can store the old gear. Oh, I have to get rid of all of that stuff first because I have so much stuff in my pocket. that. And another 50 to go in here for later. And yeah, we have to refill our light sources somewhat. Because all of that, there it is. It's gonna be super dark in here if we don't have light. Like that. That and feathers and mushrooms. Now we can move that stuff over here. And the money too. And I hope we can put that bed in here. So that was 4 of those. And I think 10 of those. And 40 fine wood, if I'm not mistaken. And 15 nails. That is sufficient. There we go. Is that everything? Oh, the feathers, of course. 10 feathers. And then we fit that big box bed in here. We should have the fire, because we have the hearth now that has more radius. That is better. And then I think we're gonna remove that one here. We can put that thing in here together with that thing I'm carrying around for no good reason. Those go outside. Wait, no. Those go to fill this up here. Those can go outside. Okay. That is a little bit better. Okay, then we repair everything. How late is it even? It's 20 o'clock, okay. We have not seen too much. Oh, there is food on the table here that we could eat. Let's see. Yeah, we are not much further. It's very steep on this side. So I think we're gonna try and go around the outside and see how big that mountain really is. And then we can decide what else to do here. I think we're gonna have another short break here because I need a bio break now. Gonna have a little bit of a break and I'm gonna be right back with you.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. You to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forest dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built and built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill unspilled. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land. Tears will help you stand. The heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken.
Okay, I'm back. Half a bottle of lemonade later. Let me continue the stream here. Gonna continue and we're gonna sleep. Let's hope the weather is good now. Like 2 days in a row, snowstorm in the mountains too. Good morning. It should be day 90 or something. 91, okay. So, good food. We gonna run out of onion soup before too long again. Yeah, I think we have to plant more onions. And 20. And that is left over, and we have 30 more here. Well, at least we will not run out of silver on any occasion, because I do have everything I want from the silver, really. Well, I do need the complete Fenris set. Huh. Have we, per occasion, found a cultist trophy yet? We have. Ha! Man, that is good, because that means we can make the Fenris set. Probably. Not quite sure what else is needed. Probably some silver. We have the coat already. We only lack the hood and the leggings. Fenris coat. I'm missing something here. Oh, I only have yeah. You should have a little more of that and a little more of that before you try to make that. I had completely forgotten that we already found that cultist trophy. Look at that. So that's the Fenris hood and the Fenris leggings. We're gonna upgrade. best we can. We need more wolf pelt though, because that is not complete. Wrong one. That needs to go here, and that goes here. All of that is in this array too, and that goes here. The leggings and the hood, both of them need more upgrading. We're gonna put them in here for now, and hopefully not forget that we have them here, like we forgot we have the Frostner. What the frickin'? Okay. We are due to the mountains. Let's go! I prefer the Fenris armor to fight Yakluth in the end because of the nimbleness it gives me. Okay, what are we having here? I think we try to get on the outside a little bit, kill more wolves. And we kill that one too. Most stupidest place to fight that guy. Can we go somewhere else? Somewhere up here? That's much better. What's with you? Standing up there. That guy does not want to cooperate. And that is the reason why I carry around that iron maze. Okay, there is another structure over there. Quite steep here. Just want to map out the periphery here a little bit and see if there is a frost cave or something. There is nothing in here. It has no intact tower. And with no intact tower, there is just stupid skellies here, and that's that. The more interesting ones are the ones that have a middle tower. I don't think there is a frost cave down there. Does not look like it. Are we yet far enough out to get some Mistland action? I don't know. Those mountains are pretty quiet. Can't hear no wolves. Ooh, frost cave. Do we need that? I don't know. Probably some more Fenris hair just to make sure we have enough. We won't be able to find that frost cave again probably, so could be Tetra in there too. So let's go find out. Get some more leather scraps. Oh, that seems to be not a fantastic frost cave here. Huh. Now where are those? I heard them. Dropping from the ceiling, duh. What's here? Ooh. That could be dangerous. Eventually. You are dead. Okay, there is a door. And what's here? A way down. Ooh. Where? Man. Annoying. That thing came out of the wall, I swear. What, you stuck up there? Okay, that thing is bigger than I thought it might be. Not quite sure how much Fenris hair we have at home, but I don't think it's too much anymore. Ooh, there is quite a lot of those guys. Oh, I completely overlooked those two. Ow, that hurt. Stop it. Another elf? What with you? Can't come out there? Okay. That was odd. Another door here. Another door here. Okay. So, second level down we have lots of doors. We have not explored the first level down here. There's a door. That's where we came down, I think. Ah, that looks like a bit of a roundabout here. Yeah. It is. There's another door on this level. Two doors, one there and one over there. And on the first floor there is nothing at all. Now we've killed... Where did those stones? Oh, yeah, of course. The golem. Okay, I think we're gonna start on the lowest level and work our way upwards. Wrong. We need that one here. So there we go. Start with that here. Okay, there is cultists in here. Oops, there is cultists in here that I did not reckon were there. Get flying. Ooh, there are quite a few here. That got me, and I forgot to take off the I'm burning cloth. Dude, that is not so good. Now where's the way up? I have to get that Fenris coat on. Because I don't want to get burned alive. Too late. Shoot. Should be more careful here. Not run around in here in a root vest. I keep doing that. Where did that one come from? Did that follow from below too? Probably. What else is around here? Another cultist. Like that is cultist central here, huh? At least they are flying. Satisfaction. Sent them flying back. No. Done again? Or is there more of you? It was quite a lot of cultists and another trophy. Yeah, that is nice. There's more elves. Oh, small wonder there were so many of those. Lots of rooms here. Look at that. So much stuff. Gonna be rich. Gonna get rid of those guys here. One of them came from that side here. There's a door. Is that a door to nothingness? Yeah, of course. Okay. Now it's only this side, and there's stairs up to upstairs here. I hate going up those stairs. It's easier going down. Dropping here will hurt terribly. Nearly there. Okay, I think that was everything here. Something is seeing me. Where from? Is that a neighboring? There is nothing here. It could be seeing me. Strange. Huh. Okay. Thought we had cleared out everything here. Is that still a stupid bat somewhere? There's nothing here. Okay, that is quite some stuff here. I think with that frost cave we should for sure have enough to upgrade the Fenris armor. I can't pick up any extras here. Yeah, okay. That. Rich pickings. Ooh, I should be getting home. There's nothing here. There was nothing up there. I think we're done with that. Gonna come back another day. Because we are running low on food, really low. Need to get up one more. Where was the way up here? There. Bidum. Ooh, it's night. Let's go. I don't want to fight Fenring with under 100. Okay, that was not bad. I think with that we should be good for the Fenring armor. That should be sufficient. That and some of that and more of that. Wood and some entrails and another trophy that we can hang in our trophy in our portal house. And we are pretty low on arrows. We need to make some obsidian arrows. that. And that. Okay, we gained 1 extra arrow. Well. Okay, let's repair everything. What is all of that nonsense here? That is a dead deer. Who killed that? Huh? Maybe that died when we had that bat raid? Probably. Okay. I think we are good on silver for all of the game now. That is plenty enough. That, and go sleep. Sorry, I need to drink something. Ooh. Wrong box. Tonight we gotta make some onion soup. Let me... While we're here... Wrong one. I want that one. We plant some onions. Some seed onions. Eight, 9, 10, and we have 10 seeds. Seven, 8, 9, 10. And 18 to be put in the kitchen. Let's do that immediately, lest I forget. There we go. Onion soup. That goes back in here. And that goes back in here. And we go back to the mountains. Those were like 5 or 6 cultists we killed in from that one open door. I wonder if there are any more, or if we just clearing out here for clearing out reasons. I think there were more doors down here, if I can remember correctly. That is the door we opened. There is no door here. There is a door here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I have the wrong stuff on. We need that on. That is only a storage room with nothing interesting in here. So that was that door, and then that was the lowest level, those two doors. And then there's another door on the second level here. Where was that? There. Okay. There is things beyond that here, probably. Ow. Come here, get deaded. And that is everything here. Just want to pick up. There is some money in there. Some Fenris hair. That's that. Yeah, I think that was everything on this level. There's another door here. Is that a way through too? No, only here. Man, 2 times in a row. Oh, got that. Sorry. Okay, that was that then. Everything done. Nothing more. That is only nothingness. Yes. That's finished. Okay. Dump. Now, I don't know if we have any wood with us to make a hole outside. If need be, we have to use... Now look at that stupid nonsense here. Yeah, no, we are not gonna run around in that weather. I could walk right past the mother altar and not see it. Okay, alternative, we go and do explore a little bit more the bogwitch swamp, because what else? Gonna take a little bit of that. I'm gonna drop that stuff right here, and we're gonna have some look at the bogwitch swamp, because what else? Which can't go too far because we don't have a pocket portal. That's on the mountain. But so Yeah, that is fab, because I don't even know if that portal is south or east or west or whatever from the bog witch. Gonna have some wood and find out. That turned. Okay, that is west, so that is north. Our portal is north of the bog witch. We go more north then, because our map is not explored up here. We try to not lose our way and find back to there. That swamp seems to be not very small. Okay, that year is that... No, that year seems to be the end of this bit of swamp. Okay. So if we circle back that way, we would get back to where we were, hopefully. Oh, that will hurt. I don't have the slightest idea what I'm doing here, I have to say. Might get terribly lost here. Nah, we didn't get lost. Look, there is the bog witch. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to stay alive, but no. With that weather being so uncooperative in the mountains, a girl gotta do something. So we went that ways. I think we saw that bit. So if we go that way, might find out what's on the other side of that here. There is quite a lot of sunken crypts here. You had common Austrian mountain weather and you replaced it for normal Dutch weather. Why not wander through the Schwarzwald and enjoy something more native for you? Yeah, you have a point there. You have a point there. Okay, I think we go more in this direction, we will reach the Schwarzwald. Probably, but also don't want to stray too far and give myself more opportunity to get completely lost. So I think we're gonna keep to the shore here a little bit. That is that crypt. There is some Draugr there. That can't decide to get interested in me. You are a nuisance, sir. Stop shooting at me. Okay, I can see the bubble. We are not lost. Cool. Oh, look, we even have a marker here. Okay, is there some money in that box here? There is quite a lot of money in that box here. But I have to say, King Under the Mountain, common Austrian mountain weather is actually the weather we have here too, because where I'm living is close to the Austrian border, near the Alps, so it is kind of the weather from where I am. Okay, that. And that, and that, and some money too. Let's have a look at the map. If we achieved some more discovery. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Went here, and then we went around here, and this way, I think we went like here. I would have to go a little bit further, but that is something we should be doing when we have a pocket portal with us, instead of trying to get back to the portal in time. Oh, look at that. We walked right past Mother and have not seen her because we were going around here and she's here in the middle. Ha. That's the mountains for you. You can't see shit around the bend. So, we have at least the secure knowledge. We found the mountain where Mother is at. Now that is not the worst. And now we have to think about the trick how we can kill her without getting ourselves killed. Because I'm pretty good at getting myself killed by Mother. And I would prefer to not do that on a no map run, if I can help it. My preferred method will not work because we have fire hazards on. and it is 10 minutes to 21 o'clock. So I have to probably dig under the mother altar and hide myself under there and put up some bonfires to get her roasted without wood involved, because yeah, mother is mother. But now we have to sadly end the stream here because we need to go to bed. It's the alarm is going off 5 o'clock in the morning, so we are going to save the game here, and we're gonna go on next week. Hopefully we have not forgotten that there is stuff going on. Why is there no chat here? Okay, strange. I have to add that. Wait. There. Oh. There. Ah, now it works. There. Yeah. Hopefully I don't forget we have the Fenris armor in the box, and we do need a lot more wolf to go on with that. And yeah, come back next Tuesday if you want to find out if we made it to get all the Fenris bits together and kill Mother. Might be doing that when we can find the eggs. And with that, I'm gonna wish you a good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye.